by the time I wrote my first screenplay, I'd been a starving playwright for 10 years in Chicago. And I mean starving, and I mean 10 years. And you know, my job was shelving books in a library, and I did it for 10 years, and I wrote plays, and I worked with starving directors and starving actors and starving theaters that closed in a night, you know, to learn how to be a dramatist. There is a notion that what cinema is pictures, you know, and it's beautiful moving pictures, and it's a sweep and nuance of visual storytelling. It certainly is that. But it is also language. It is also characters expressing themselves through dialogue, and dialogue has become so devalued in movies. I want speeches, I want language, I want tripping language, I want nuance, I want Kate Hepburn's synapses firing so quickly you can't keep up.
The thing about John Logan is he's incredibly versatile. I mean, from Bond to Star Trek, from Rango to Shakespeare. But there's, you know, it doesn't matter if it's an animated chameleon or a gladiator, he just gets the emotion, he gets the characters, he gets the detail.
Part of my job as a playwright, as a dramatist and a screenwriter, is to help, is to hear the language and engage, because finally the words on the page are the words on the page, and boy heavens I'm proud of them, but they only live when they're spoken, either on stage or they're spoken into a camera and they're recorded. So it behooves me to be engaged in that process, and I orally need to hear it. I need to hear the words, you know, out loud. I need to hear them coming from the actors to understand the rhythms, the cadences of the language. You know, I started writing screenplays because I love movies. And, you know, I didn't grow up in the theater, I grew up in movies. And, you know, the stories that shaped my life growing up were Gunga Din. They were notorious, you know, and the storytellers who shaped my life, you know, weren't Ibsen and Chekhov. They were Howard Hawks and Alfred Hitchcock, you know, and Carol Reed. And I just always loved the power of cinema, of movies, and I wanted to be a part of it.